Internet, it is I, Michael Shockman, here with the next episode of The Conquerors, this new playlist in our series of Let's Plays of Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. Today we're going to be starting on the first episode of, well, part 1 of 2 of the fourth and final campaign, that being Battles of the Conquerors. Before we get into it, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, as per usual, really, just take a second, really quick. Please smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video out to all your friends and family. Also be sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss an episode. And if you want to come and say hi to me from a distance, you can come and check me out on Twitter at DMShockman. And if you want to support my work and my continued creation of content financially, you can check me out on Patreon at patreon.com/DMShockman. Just keep in mind, as always, that every single penny of the stuff I get from Patreon goes to support the creation and upkeep of my work and the creation of new and better content for you guys. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. Without any further ado, let's mouse over Battles of the Conquerors and read a little bit about it. Alright, the Conquerors. Certain names ring down through history as men and women who shaped the world. Some were forces of chaos, destructive and rapacious. Some were men of honor who fought for the right. Some defended their homelands from invaders, while others used their military might to violently acquire the lands of others. Battles such as Agincourt, Manzikert, and Hastings are remembered as turning points in world history, and names such as Henry V, Yu Sun Shin, and Eric the Red are etched forever as great conquerors. Now relive their tragedies and triumphs. Alright. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wow. Okay. It's got 8. Alright. One brief panic attack and moment of consideration later. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I did not realize that in the expansions beyond the Age of Kings, that there's really only, in the Conquerors specifically, there's only 3 campaigns, that being El Cid, Attila the Hun, and Montezuma. And then there's kind of like I said, an anthology thing, but it's not so much a campaign as it is just reliving battles. It's like a glorified random battle simulator, random map simulator. So I will not be doing that. However, I will give you a little look into, a little preview into what can be expected from our next playlist, which I will be doing here in probably a little while, which we have 6 whole campaigns, plus the 7th one, which we again will not be playing. The first one is going to be Alaric, a little bit about him. Alaric, the trauma of the Hun invasion in the 4th century has shaped Alaric, the fearsome warrior king of the Goths. Fleeing his ravaged homeland as a child, Alaric spent the rest of his life searching for a new place to call home. Can the beloved king secure a new homeland for his people in the territory of the collapsing Roman Empire? That sounds pretty cool. Number 2 is Dracula. Nice. History forged an incredible legend around the man who ruled Wallachia in the mid-15th century. Holding his ground against the vast armies of the expanding Ottoman Empire, his cruel tactics made him the most feared man in all of Eastern Europe. Shall his thirst for blood and the loyalty of his soldiers be enough to hold the Turks back for good? We shall see. 3, something that I'm not very familiar with, Bari. Bari. 400 years after the collapse of the Roman Empire, Italy is still up for grabs. In the deep south, Byzantines, Goths, Normans, and Muslims all vie for control of the port city of Bari. Relive the tale of the city from the point of view of a Byzantine family rising from the common soldiery to the nobility. But beware, not only Bari is at stake, but also control of southern Italy. Sounds interesting. Number 4, Sforza. After witnessing the death of his father, the young captain did not hesitate to take over command of his father's condottieri, basically a mercenary company. Always hungry for glory and wealth, Sforza wanders around 15th century Italy, offering his services to the highest bidder. Will he pick the right battles or make the wrong enemy? Take the fate of the young mercenary captain into your hands. Number 5, El Dorado, another American one, this time being South American. Joined Francisco Orellana and Gonzalo Pizarro on their quest to find El Dorado, the legendary lost city of gold, thought to be hidden somewhere in the vast Amazon rainforest. Will their quest along the Amazon River lead to lifelong prosperity, or will they drown in their sorrow? Sounds interesting, I guess, question mark. And last but not least, Prithvraj. As the 12th century comes to a close, India is divided between the ruling Rajput clans. One of them, the Chauhans, have just been blessed with a new king. His name is, enter name here, because I'm not going to try and pronounce that again after butchering it. And his determination to unite the rival states is unprecedented. But what happens when he falls in love with the daughter of his enemy? And does he have the strength to stop a full-scale Muslim invasion from the West? So after reading these guys, and I can't be sure, but these sounded like they're a lot more RPG elemented. I don't know for sure, but it definitely sounds like it's a lot more personable of a storyline in each of them. Obviously, number 7, Battles of the Forgotten, being the exception. Sorry about that. But I am torn between wanting to play this last one and maybe just finishing off the Let's Play after having finished the 3 main campaigns. Regardless, I will be putting up this video up on Patreon, so if you're seeing this, it's probably on Patreon. So do me a favor and look down below. Let me know after watching this. Take part in the poll to basically be able to say, hey, just tell me whether you want me to actually spend the time going through each of these and making this a thing, or would you like me to specifically move on to something else? More importantly, would you like me to play this and make it a Patreon exclusive? That's something that I definitely could do, and I would be a lot more comfortable doing it that way if at all possible. What I might end up doing instead, doing that, since there are 6 campaigns and each of them would probably end up being about 6 episodes long, or 6 missions long, is I might actually just do 6 like 2-hour streams and do a little bit of editing them down and then get them all done and then just upload those little piecemeal onto Patreon every month. So let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey thus far. And I look forward to making some more content for you guys in the future. So, as always, guys, I'm Michael Shockman. I've been your host and commentator. And remember, keep it real, keep it safe, keep it healthy. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.